Hi everyone, my name is Daphne. I'm a Japanese classical literature and history expert, a tour guide, and the founder of Tales from Old Japan. Today we are at Rokkakudo Temple, right in the heart of Kyoto. And let me tell you, this is such a hidden gem, but it's hidden in plain sight. So I'm sure that all of you, when you come to Kyoto, you'll definitely have the chance to visit this. Rokkakudo is one of Kyoto's oldest temples. It was founded in 587, probably by Shotoku Taishi. He was a regent statesman. He's considered one of the first founders of Japanese state. And this is also the place where Odo no Imoko, the first envoy of the first diplomatic mission from Japan to China, he stayed here before departing for his travels. Actually, there's a very fun trivia about him. He carried a letter wrote by Shotoku Taishi for the Emperor of China. And this letter started with a very, very famous line, which is from the ruler of the country where the sun rises to the ruler of the country where the sun sets. Allegedly, the Emperor of China didn't really like the letter. We don't know if it's because he didn't want to be associated to the sunset or because he didn't like for someone from a very small country to compare, to write himself as an equal to him. However, he was not really happy, so when Oda no Imoko came back to Japan, he allegedly lost the reply letter from the Emperor of China. Despite this little diplomatic mishap, from that moment on, the international relations between China and Japan moved forward. Today, I'm not going to show you the main hall of Rokkakudo, but from here you can clearly see why this place is called Rokkakudo, which means hexagonal temple. It's quite self-explanatory. The main hall has 6 sides. It's a very rare kind of architecture in Japan. It's a very old style architecture, and so very nice. However, we're not going to the main hall out of respect of people that are praying there, but it's very esoteric, very mysterious, so I definitely invite you to come here and see for yourselves what I mean. Every temple in Japan has some sort of main Buddhist statue that's enshrined here, and the main Buddhist statue of Rokkakudo, it's a tiny, tiny 5 centimeter tall statue of the Bodhisattva of Mercy, which is Kannon, that allegedly Shotoku Taishi used to carry around with himself all the time. Unfortunately, it's a hidden Buddha, hibutsu, so we can't really see it, but it's just really nice to imagine it. Now there's something else I'd like to show you. So this stone here, with this very interesting hexagonal shape, this is the Hezo Ishi, or the navel of Kyoto. That's because when the capital of Japan was moved from Nara to Kyoto after a series of, let's say, unfortunate events, both political and spiritual crisis, they decided to build Kyoto following the feng shui, the Chinese geomancy, and they basically built it as a chessboard. And guess what was at the exact center of the chessboard? Yes, this. Also next to Hezo Ishi, there's this willow. Right now we're in February, so you can't really see. There's no leaves. There's this massive willow tree. And it is believed that whenever this willow tree withers, there's some catastrophe that's going to hit the city. They always keep an eye on it, and they keep replanting the willow. This is not the original willow, of course, because the city has over 1,000 years of history, but they keep replanting it. Throughout the temple, you'll notice a lot of doves, which are the messengers or animals associated to Hachiman, which is the protector deity of this religious site. And this season, I must be honest, there are not as many doves because it's very cold, but throughout the rest of the year, there's a lot of doves, and in the main hall, there's also a couple really nice dove cages. They're not really cages, but more like places where the doves can stand. And here in this temple, the store, they sell some really cute omikuji fortune slips that come in a little dove that you can later bring back home as a souvenir. So I highly recommend you to have your fortunes told here. Also, I feel like a special mention should go to the wonderful temple gate that it's full of very old, ancient, beautiful nafuda, which were basically business cards that the worshippers and the pilgrims would stick on temples and gates to basically make the gods remember them, so that they would always keep an eye on them. But it was also a way to promote their activities, because of course there were a lot of pilgrims coming here. They would read the name of these businesses and maybe, just maybe, feel attracted and visit them. Also, do you remember Ononoimoko, the guy that accidentally lost the reply letter from the Chinese emperor? Well, according to the legend, he was really fond of flowers. And even though there's no direct link, at Rokkakudo they have a very ancient tradition of flower arrangement. Back in the day, Buddhist monks, they would offer flowers to the Buddhas, and here apparently they had a very nice taste in flowers. So during the Middle Ages, they came up with the rules, the first rules of the ikebana, so the Japanese traditional flower arrangement art. You see that this is Rokkakudo. Right next to it, there is a Starbucks. So if you come here and you feel like having a coffee break, you can have it and sit staring directly at this beautiful temple. But also, and this is truly, this is golden, there is an elevator, a clear elevator. You can go up, and enjoy the best view on Rokkakudo, which is the view from above. It's truly so precious. As you might have noticed, Rokkakudo doesn't feel very touristy. In fact, this is truly a hidden gem. It's a place where I think you can really enjoy the tranquility and the beauty of Japanese Buddhism, which is actually why you came to Japan in the first place, or at least one of the reasons. So yeah, definitely come here. And if you'd like to explore Rokkakudo and many other hidden gems more, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, also follow our Substack articles, and only if you'd like, you can book a guided tour with us. If you don't settle for the surface, you're exactly the kind of traveler we're looking for. Let me know in the comments if you knew about Rokkakudo, if you knew about the origins of the name Japan, and make sure that you hit that subscribe button to always keep time traveling with us.